Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alladhi khalaqa as-samawati wal-ard wa ja'ala adh-dhulumati wan-nur. Thumma alladhina kafaru bi rabbihim ya'dilun. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu la nabiyya ba'dah. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi al-kirami ajma'in, amma ba'd. On today's episode, as I'm welcoming you to our program, My American Jihad with me, Imam Shamsi Ali, I would like to talk on a very special topic. And the topic is about how we Muslims should perceive the United States Independence Day. And I call it a Muslim's reflection on Independence Day. One thing you have to affirm and confirm in the beginning, that we Muslims, Americans, are an integral part of this great nation called America. And we have been taken life in every single segment of American life. Muslim Americans are engineers, doctors, physicians, teachers, educators, business people, politicians, artists, you name it. There is no single element in our American life except that Muslims have taken part. And so we cannot be considered the other anymore in our own country, in our own nation. So as today, July 4th, it's a very important and memorable day for Americans. I would like to say Happy Independence Day. As you know that since its inception, since its independence from England, the United States have been struggling to grow, mature, and become even better. America today is known as a superpower in the world. But we know that America has faced many challenges since its founding. And in meeting or in trying to meet those challenges, America and Americans have been given so many opportunities. This land is known as the land of opportunity. For every single person lives in this land called America. Being an immigrant, as all other Americans except Native Indian Americans, of course, the real Native Americans are Indians, Native Indians. Since our arrival here in this land, we have been blessed with abundance. Our families are growing. We are pursuing our American dreams, and it continues. Our children are going to universities. They have got their professional career, their jobs, married. They have their own children. But more importantly, we Muslim community have been blessed to be a part of this great nation. And we are proud of its values. America is not only a land with geographical boundaries. Neither is it only a group of people called Americans. With all advanced talents they have in science and technology. Nor it is simply a combination of its economic, political, and military might. What is more important to be known as America is about ideas and ideals. It is about values that this nation has established and valued highly throughout of its history. The America is about democracy, freedom, is about justice, equality, including racial, ethnic equality. As you see, our Black American brothers and sisters are struggling to have equality. Black life matters, and no life matters without single or everyone's lives matter. And our life can only be matter when every single human's life matters. And that's what we call Black Lives Matter. I am personally as an Indonesian born, but I'm a Muslim. I'm an Asian ethnically, and I have certain Islamic culture and Asian culture at the same time. That's my culture. But all these do not minimize my attachment and connection to this new adopted home called America. And every single Muslim feels the same. As an individual who carry multiple identities at any given time, by the cultural or even religious, they shift over time due to personal, cultural, or religious experiences and larger social changes. Identity, my brothers and sisters, is an evolving process of becoming rather than simply being. It changes. And as Muslim, for example, in America, we are American Muslims. Our identity shifts, let's say, from a Bangladeshi Muslim into our new generation to become an American Muslims. And that's identity. And oftentimes we carry multiple identities. And that's exactly what America is all about. America is just like a living organism. As such, if it doesn't renew itself and change in the different times of its development, it can lose its real sense of identity. America has become more diverse. You can find every single human being here in this country, more stronger and beautiful. But certainly we hope so, that America will be more respected both domestically and globally. Similarly, when it comes to the issue of American multiculturalism, the history of America in multiculturalism is evolving acceptance of deep diversity. Preservation, embracing, and acceptance of diversity in America is indeed the very nature of this nation. And we are Muslims, a part of that diversity, that this country has become more beautiful because of that phase of diversity that we have and that we embrace and accept. For us Muslims, alhamdulillah, diversity is not only a social issue. It is a part of our religious obligation to respect and embrace diversity. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَجَعَلَكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً. If your Lord wants, He could have made you one nation. He could have made you all black. He could make you all white. He could make you all Asians. He could make you all Muslims or Jewish or Christians, but Allah doesn't want that. Allah makes us into different background. For what? In the language of the Holy Quran, لِتَعَارَفُوا. So that we get to know one another, we can build cooperation, we have that compassion, we have partnership, and we appreciate one another's share in our world. America, as a land of immigrants, in its originality and inner security, allows freedom of culture, religions, and their enhancement is not a national, it is a national strength. It's not a weakness. And so as we are entering into globalized world in the 21st century, the focus of multicultural policy have shifted into the direction of inclusive citizenship, right and responsibility of all Americans. In different time frames, the key metaphor of American multiculturalism, brothers and sisters, change from a mosaic to belonging, to the two-way street harmony, and to conforming. So it changes. It's not only that we have a mosaic communities, different community. We have Hindus, Buddhists, Muslim, Jewish, no. But now it's a time to acknowledge one another, to embrace one another, not to melt. Muslim must remain Muslims, and Christian, you can remain Christians. But we must embrace one another as a single community in this nation, because we are all Americans, and we are part of that, and we have the sense of responsibility to contribute and to make America better and stronger. Being an American, once again, is not only about being born and holding an American passport. Being an American is about being responsible citizens, both in minds and action. Being American means being indefinable. The fact that there is no prototype of an American, a newcomer can come to America and be in love with this country as much, even more sometimes, if even not more, than the 6th or 7th generation American. You know, some immigrant who came just a few years back, and they fall in love with this country. Because that's what the nature of America, that everybody who come to this country, they love this nation, this country, and want to contribute. Not only to take, but contribute. Those who are our Hispanic brothers and sisters, they're working in the farms. Those our Asian brothers and sisters who are opening restaurants. Bangladeshi community who are opening restaurants here in Jamaica, for example. They're opening businesses in Jackson Heights. All those people are, they have fall in love with this country. And oftentimes their love is even stronger than those that come here many centuries ago. So once again, on this very memorable day, an important day for America, let's celebrate. But celebration for us Muslims is not only fireworks. It's not only parties. What is more important for us Muslims to celebrate on this Independence Day is to do some reflection. What does it mean for us to be a part of this nation? What does it mean for us to be here as a community? What is our prioritized responsibility as an American Muslim? How should we play an important role to be a part of that process to make America even stronger and better and even more beautiful? We have that responsibility, and Muslims must do that responsibility. And let me just end with this. As we are facing this coming election in November, one of our biggest responsibilities is to make sure that we take part in that political process. Register and vote. Because we have that sense of responsibility to make sure that America must have leadership. America is in need of American leadership. What is American leadership? The leaders who understand that America is a diverse community. The leader can unite people, not divide people. The leader can respect the other. If you are different in skin color, still you respect that they are American and also human being at the same time. We need a leader who can unite Americans, not divide Americans. And therefore, I encourage every single Muslim who is eligible to vote to register and vote. That is the best way to celebrate our Independence Day, to free America from racism, from bigotry, from discrimination, so that we can have the real America, the America that we dream for. This is the land of dream. And our dream is not only economic opportunity, it's not only educational opportunity, but the most important is we need justice, equality here in this country. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all and bless the United States of America. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
ITV, Call of Peace, Save Humanity.